My headphones are by my bed, I used them last night. Good morning, good evening, good afternoon to you whenever you're finding this video. Today is about redemption! The Pokemon Radical Red Jokey Mimi Randomizer Nuzlocke I attempted actually took off more than I thought it would. It actually did better than some of my singing videos, so you know what? I'm gonna give it an actual try. I know this game inside out now for the first hour, so nothing can go wrong. Here we go. I'll start the game, and again, I'm welcomed to the world by Professor Oak. Well, because it would be odd if it wasn't him, wouldn't it? I let him know that my name is Will, and reminded him, bless this old man, that his grandson's name is Tories. I'll get to that a little bit later. I choose not to use the randomizer option. I feel I should get a bit further into the game before I switch it up. I let my mum know that I'm heading out to Route 1 to fight Pokemon with my bare hands, and she doesn't stop me. Top parenting. But before I can get there, Professor Oak, the one adult that's ever cared for me, drags me to safety. Isn't it odd that in Gen 1 you can go the whole game without talking to your mum? Anyway, when I get to Oak's lab, Tories is in a huff because I'm the grandson Oak never had. This time around, knowing that Brox has a Vulpix, I choose Squirtle. I name it MDB after my dry bread, because without him, the first video probably wouldn't have surpassed 50 views, so thank you so much to him for taking the time to watch my video. With my water type by my side, at least I can win the first badge. After a good minute and a half of mashing A, I defeated rival Tories. That's right, that name was all for a single throwaway political joke. Sue me. After helping the elderly with their shopping to earn my Scouts badge, I'm gifted the Pokeballs and the iPhone 32. Seriously, look at the size of this thing. It's the size of the dang sprites. I head to Route 1 to catch my encounter. It's a Rattata again. I name him Mortimer after Mortimer Khan, and because Mortimer Mouse has a ring to it, please don't sue me, Disney. At Viridian City, I heal up, buy more Pokeballs, potions, and healing items, and head to the west for another encounter. Yangoose? What did I write? Anyway, I swerve the stereotypical name and nickname him Bobo after Bobo257. And now, knowing that there's no battles on Route 2, I head north. After Professor Oak's aid gives me the Dex Nav and some Oran Berries that Amazon Prime delivered late, I grab my Route 2 encounter. Wingull! Perfect for the first gym. For you new people, this is probably the first time you've seen me crack a smile. I name him Engineer after Game Engineer, and head straight to Viridian Forest. Caterpie... but then again, I realise that as a Butterfree, I'll learn all the powder moves which will be beneficial for both battles and catching new mons. I name him Tion, after the Pokemon Challenge runner Tion who replied to me on Twitter. I grind everyone to level 10 so I can get my Butterfree and head to take on the rival. After making a cup of tea. This can't go worse than last time, can it? I lead with MDB for his defense against Starly's wing attack, and after Starly goes down, I switch to Engineer for that type advantage. This battle has gone off without a hitch. Back to Viridian Forest. I decide I'm going to fight all the trainers, but find that this bug catcher isn't a trainer, he's a move tutor. I teach Tion Bug Bite, and battle through the forest until I meet Brendan, who's planning to catch a Joltik without a net. Well, I guess you could say he's in for a shocking discovery. A shocking discovery. He's shocked. My humor's wasted on you guys. After wiping the floor with Brendan, I proceed to grind everyone up to level 15. The level cap? I know that now. At 2 PM, after an hour and a half of recording, I break for lunch. A family-sized chicken pie for one. Don't judge my life choices. Stop trying to sell me an egg! I head to the museum to battle Faulkner. Knowing what Pokemon he had, I went in with confidence. I lead with Bobo. He can take a hit, but can also give back even more. Both Fletchling and Wingull go down to 2 tackles. Onto Faulkner's ace, Corvisquire. With Bobo at a 3rd health, I swap out to MDB who takes an Aerial Ace well. Corvisquire outspeeds me and hits another Aerial Ace, and MDB replies with a Water Gun. It does enough damage to feel good about my chances. Corvisquire lands a crit. Bugger. I swap out to Engineer, knowing that I'm going to need MDB for his defense in the gym. I can't let him go down. Engineer gets hit with an aerial ace and... look at him. Doing maths and thinking far too hard about it. I'd like you to know, I got an A in maths in high school, by the way. I just hope the Engineer outspeeds. He does, and the victory is mine. Whew. Breathe. I can smell what the Brock is cooking, and I'm gonna eat it. And I don't know what that meant. I lead with MDB and use Withdraw because I know he'll be going for the physical move Spark. Good thing I did, it takes me to 22 HP. I retaliate with a water gun. Yes! No! 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 Sturdy. Another Spark. No crit, no crit, no crit! MDB eats a Zoran Berry and Bubble finishes off the Geodude. Brock sends out Vulpix. Perfect. I can swap to Engineer and it can't do much to me. Will-O-Wisp? That's fine. I don't plan on using any physical moves. Water Pulse one-shot does not one-shot the Vulpix. Confuse Ray. Well, that's going to be a pain in my ass, but another Water Gun downs the Vulpix. Onyx. This is where it gets... What was that, Brock? You want some cream for that, mate? I contemplate switching out, but I know that none of my other mons could deal enough damage. I decide to take a chance on breaking through confusion. Wingo goes down. In hindsight, watching back the footage, I should have sacked something else. I bring out Tion, knowing it's going down to a Rock Tomb, but I need to play the Power Hacks game. Stun Spore, and then Butterfree goes down. I need to get some chip damage off. Bobo gets 3 pursuits in before going down to a Bulldoze. Is that enough damage done? Do I send in Mortimer for some quick attack chip damage? Or is Onyx in range to go down to a Water Gun? I decide on setting out MDB and take a shot with Water Gun. Onyx is down. I have my first gym badge.
What did it cost?
Everything.
Losing you guys felt awful. I don't think I can name mons after commenters again. It felt so bad. Well, let's see where this game takes us next then.